New at 6, a popular Broadway bar and restaurant is back open tonight after a rooftop deck partially collapsed. No one was hurt at Acme Feed and Seed Saturday afternoon. Today, the owner sits down with News 4's Edward Birch to talk about what could have been done differently. He's live from Nashville underground rooftop right next door. Edward, still a ways to go until Acme's rooftop is ready for customers, right?
You know, Tom, this is not an ideal night to be on the rooftop bars in downtown Nashville, but you know what? Right next door at Acme Feed and Seed, no one's going to be on here for a little while. You can see the scope of the damage. It's going to take weeks to fix it. Now, Tom Morales is the owner, and he says early reports by the Nashville Fire Department that the roof partially collapsed weren't true, but he did say part of the deck on top of this roof did fail.
Initially, we were thought we had something much worse, much more serious than we actually turned out to be.
Video from Drone 4 shows the extent of the damage. Morales says at the time of the collapse around 1 o'clock in the afternoon Saturday, about 150 people were on the rooftop deck.
We've never been cited for a capacity issue.
The rooftop bar area was built 4 years ago.
We had the top people in the city looking at it immediately.
The deck is made of pressure-treated wood, meant to withstand heavy weight and water exposure. Morales says one of the boards looked like it rotted.
We can pretty much see it was a joist, a wood joist that separated from the bolts that it was attached to.
Did you do enough to make sure that this wouldn't happen?
Oh yeah, I mean we spent $6.5 million renovating a building built in 1882.
On Saturday, the Nashville Fire Department tweeted the building had a partial roof collapse. The public information officer told News 4 today when that tweet was sent, it was based on information from the scene and its investigator.
And I think that in cases where there are emergencies, I think that we all ought to be restrained in our responses until we know the actual facts.
The rooftop will remain closed until repairs are made.
And when we rebuild it, we're going to rebuild it with more safeguards in it for something that ever were to happen like this again.
And Morales says it will likely be another 3 weeks before the deck is fixed. A structural engineer determined the building is structurally sound, so the first through third floors of Acme Feed and Seed are back open to the public. Tom and Desiree?
All right, good to know. Thank you, Edward.